Hey yo, peace and blessings, blessings and peace. It's the boy Jarmel Reece coming back to you one more time for your mind, one time for the great divine. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, I hope y'all having a great day, man. I hope y'all vibrating high. Make sure while you here, you make sure that you liking the videos, you sharing, and you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. You know what I'm talking about? Hey yo, check this out. Today I want to talk to you about transparency is a form of self-love. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is being transparent. You know, throughout our lives we have a lot of things that go on, and you know what I'm saying, sometimes we become liars. You know what I'm saying? I know for me, I can speak for me. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for nobody else, so what they ready to be able to admit, you know what I'm saying, all I could do is admit what it is for me. You know what I'm saying? I used to lie about different things, just all kind of things, you know what I'm saying, that didn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? But that was when I thought I loved myself in my truest form, but I didn't really even love myself enough to even be myself. And what I mean by that is that, you know, whenever you feel like you gotta lie to somebody just to be down with them or be able to kick it with them, you not being yourself. You know what I'm saying? You giving them a fake version of you that you didn't made up and you not even cool with. So when you do learn how to be yourself, then they don't even know who you are, who they invited to the party, because you've changed so many different times and you don't have any love for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then self-love, it also reflects on how you will allow people to be able to treat you. You know what I'm saying? Like when you got love for yourself, you just learn that the way that people treat you, if it's a bad way, you're not going to tolerate it anymore. You're just going to be done with it. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to just be in a bad relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like allowing people to cheat on you and let it be different. You know what I'm saying? So even with this, so you can respect somebody who, if they wanted to be in a relationship with you and you're in a relationship with them, and they're starting this relationship and they're like, hey, look, I want to date you, but I got a girlfriend. So that's transparency, because now you have a choice. You know what I'm saying? Taking somebody's choices away from them is like my lady say, she says all the time that taking somebody's choice away from them is the most deceitful thing that you could probably do on this planet. And it actually is, because we as people, we like choices. You know what I'm saying? We like to be able to make a choice. You know what I mean? Like I never cared before if a girl, and that was at the time where I was just vibrating super low. You know what I'm saying? If a girl had a boyfriend and she told me, I didn't care at the time. You know what I'm saying? I respected the fact that she told me. Just like girls that I used to date, and I'd be like, hey, I got a girlfriend, or you know what I'm saying? Like, and they'll be like, okay. It is what it is. They can respect the transparency, but when they find out that it's something different from what you told them, that's when they can't be able to accept it. But you will look at somebody like that and be like, yo, you'll look at a girl that's dating a guy that's in a relationship, or a guy that's married, or a woman that's, you know, same vice versa. You'll look at them like they're stupid for doing something, but in reality, you know what I'm saying, you're the stupid one who has a boyfriend who's actually cheating on you and you don't even know about it. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be left with the options and the choices that I choose to be able to make than to be put in something that I don't even want to be in or I don't even know about. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you're doing something wrong, when you're putting people in a position where they don't even know what it is that they're entering into. You're absolutely wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's no truth behind it. That means you have no self-love. You have no love for self, because I remember when I used to do stuff like that, it was hard for me to sleep at night, and it was hard to even be able to keep up with all these lies, with all these different girls and all this different type of stuff. And then I got to hide my phone. I got to put a different app on my phone and all this old different type of stuff, because I'm not even keeping it real enough to even keep it real with myself, because I'm stressed. Now I'm stressing me out. You know what I'm saying? I'm stressing me out trying to keep up a facade, or trying to keep up with something that's not even of me, or something that, you know what I'm saying, I'm being definitely wrong about, because I'm taking other people's options away from them. You know what I'm saying? And that's the key to life. When you start loving yourself, man, you start feeling like it doesn't matter if others don't love themselves the way that you love you. You have to be able to do what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the most craziest thing here in this world, that we fight for things, and we want things to be the way that we want them, and that's just an attachment, and that's just control, and that's not love, and it's not transparency, because true love loves itself enough to know that it doesn't need anybody else but self. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling people that you need to be alone, you know what I'm saying, because companionship is good, but I'm going to say this: you should rather be alone than to be in a messed up situation with somebody who's treating you absolutely wrong. You know what I'm saying? There's no truth involved in a relationship, and there'll never be any truth inside of it. And the only truth, people are only going to treat you the way that you allow them to treat you. And if you're not showing any type of love towards yourself, then how can you expect anybody to be able to love you truly the way that you want to be loved, because you're not even loving you the way that you want to be loved? Matter of fact, you are loving you the way that you want to be loved because you don't even know how to love you. Like I say all the time, you know what I'm saying, people think that a pair of jeans, or, you know, taking yourself out to eat, or, you know, I live good, I live in this big house and I'm doing all this thing, that's love. And that's not love. That's the furthest thing from love. Love is the way that you treat the way that you treat your temple. You know what I'm saying? My body is my temple. And what I mean by that is that not only do I watch the things that I hear, see, think, I watch the things that I eat as well and put inside of my temple. I watch everything that I put inside of my temple, because it can become toxic if I don't examine it or even look into it. You know what I'm saying? Any choice that I choose to make, I make it because I made it, not because someone else made that decision for me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always say it's important to be able to read what you're eating. If you're not reading what you're eating, then guess what you're doing? You're actually just making a decision. Somebody's making a decision for you. You're not making a decision for yourself. For me, if I go to the store and I go in, if I want to go ahead and drink a soda or something like that, even though that probably wouldn't be one of the best options, but at least I made the choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of you guys eat things and don't even know what it is that you eat, and don't even read it, and don't even know what it is, and somebody else has made that decision for you. Somebody's made the way that you think, the way that you live, the way that you are, the way that the goals that you try to achieve. They've already made that decision for you, and you haven't made one decision for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's a form of self-love. You know what I mean? We got to be able to learn how to love ourselves unconditionally. The same way that you love other people unconditionally is the same way that you got to treat yourself. You got to learn how to be able to live outside of these attachments and these controls, you know what I'm saying? And truly be transparent, because I can say something to somebody, you know, and at the end of the day, they might not like what it is that I got to say, but it's my truth. Regardless of whatever it is that they may be feeling about it, it doesn't matter what they feeling about it. It matters about me being me at all times. And if I'm being me at all times, then that's the true beauty in love. You know what I'm saying? And love learns how to be able to control itself and, you know, think for itself. I think that's just the absolute beauty of this life, that we have to grow and evolve. And, you know, as we evolve, we learn how to be able to love, man. Love is absolutely the key to all this thing, and transparency. I'd rather somebody be true to me and transparent to me than to keep lying to me and feeding me a bunch of stuff that's not really worth me being able to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? That's real. Alright, like we always do at this time, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe at the end of the videos, you know what I'm talking about? It's the boy Jarmel, Reece in real life, not in fake life, because they just faking about their life. Peace! Hey, let me give you all a grand